All right. I I was really trying to stay lighthearted today, guys. If any of you have been following my videos, uh, I'm glad there's somebody out there listening. Um, but sometimes I'm gonna do random things, and I'm gonna try to do something a little different to try to lighten the mood, or maybe make you laugh, or make you smile, or just whatever. Because I don't want to just be gloom and doom all the time. And I didn't think I was gonna have a bunch of rants to go on tonight, and it looks like that I am, and I'm sorry for that. I wish I had more good news to share with y'all, and maybe after I do this video, maybe I'll try to find something a little more lighthearted to put out to you guys. But I really think this is a very important issue that people in our community aren't touching on enough, and this is some serious stuff, and y'all need to get involved. I don't know how, but more people need to start paying attention to this. Alright? This is over here on Mike Sorrell's channel. Alright? This dude, I don't know a whole lot about him. I haven't followed him a whole lot. Alright? I'll be honest, I only know about him through Spitfire. Alright? And I only know about Spitfire because of Pete Santilli. And there's a lot of good people that go to visit his chat room all the time that share a lot of really great information. Alright? It's an awesome place to go if you want some information. Whether you like Pete or not, and you like sharing information, I highly recommend you check it out. I know a lot of people have been banned. Sometimes stuff goes batshit crazy with the mods. And what are you going to do? One of my phones is banned. But I digress. What I want to point out here, right? Now look, I've only got 75 subscribers right now. I just started making videos a couple of weeks ago, and I still have a ways to go. I'm still on a learning curve here. This guy's been doing it for a little bit, from what I understand. I've heard him speak quite a few times on Spitfire's show, and this is a pretty intelligent dude here. And what I want to point out here is this 616 subscribers. Now, I can't tell you about all the stories that this gentleman has reported on. I'm not that familiar with him. But I have to say, after seeing this story, I want somebody to explain to me why the hell this man doesn't have like 250,000 hits on this video and a couple 100,000 subscribers. Because this is some real life crazy ass shit. Y'all want to talk about shit hitting the fan? This is it right fucking here. This should terrify the hell out of you. Look, I don't even know who this gentleman's name is. Or I didn't even watch the whole video. I couldn't even sit through it. I watched a little bit of it live earlier towards the end of it, and I went back later and I listened to the beginning, and I was like, holy shit. Now, this is a huge story. It's kind of been touched on by our community, but it hasn't been touched on nearly enough. And now shit's getting real. All right, what Mike is reporting here is just so freaking crazy. And it's like, where the hell is all the attention on this man's channel? Why the hell isn't there 250,000 hits on this video right now? I don't know this gentleman's name, but he went to Oregon several times. Okay? He wasn't involved in the takeover, which, mind you, was a freaking bird refuge place in the middle of nowhere. He just happened to go up there a few times. and he's on air on somebody's freaking YouTube show, and he gets a call from his father-in-law that the FBI on the phone, or that the FBI is at his father-in-law's house because his last known address, because they're trying to find him. The FBI is trying to find this man just because he fucking went to go visit Oregon during when all this stuff is going on. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are out there thinking, oh, well, Dabu 7 and Spear are right, and they are going to do a roundup of patriots. And maybe to some degree they were right. Maybe they're completely right. I wouldn't say that everything's a psyop, but there's definitely some validity to what they were saying. But let's not beat the hell out of each other worrying about who's right and who isn't right. The simple fact is the federal government is going around looking for people who just went there to visit. They're looking for people who just went there to visit. The FBI. I thought about going up there. I wanted to support these guys. Can you imagine the horror that I would feel if I would have went there and came back to my normal life and my job and my home, and I'm sitting there making a YouTube video or something, and the FBI comes knocking on my door? Do you know how freaking terrified I would be? Because we all know what they think of patriots. We all know what they do to patriots. We all know they don't like it when people tell the truth. Now, how are you going to sit there and tell me that this FBI going around looking for people who just visited the place to literally track down their last known address and then literally come to your home just because you visited a place? Why doesn't somebody explain to me how this is any fucking different than the exact same shit the Nazis did when they had the Gestapo going and raiding people's houses? Because that's how it all started. And they're doing that shit right here, right now, in America. This is proof right here. And I don't see millions of hits on this video. Now, why doesn't somebody explain that to me? Now, I'm with y'all. The death of Scalia was a huge blow to America. But this right here is serious shit. This is a straight up attack on patriots. This is straight up the Gestapo, the United States Gestapo version of what's going on, what was going on in Germany under Hitler's reign. And don't forget, he was popular with a bunch of the people. He was elected. It wasn't like he went over and took over with brute force. The people supported this man. All right? So don't think that just because it happened so long ago that it can't happen now, because it's right fucking here and it's happening. And I want to know why everybody isn't freaking out. Because I am. Y'all need to go watch this channel and see for yourself. And then, of course, what's going to happen as usual, half the community is going to divide and start saying somebody's a shield, and everybody's going to split in two again, which is exactly what the fucking elite want. Alright, who did what or how this started or any of that doesn't matter. The fact that it's happening matters. I don't know what I can say. I don't know what I can do, but I'm telling y'all now, I'm going to link up this video. I'm not going to share this man's work. He's working hard to get this stuff out there, but y'all need to make this thing go viral. I am not even kidding. I barely even know this man. I've never spoken to this man, but I'm telling you from what I see in this video, everybody in America needs to be aware of this shit because shit is getting real. All right? So, I'm going to stop my rant now, but I'm telling y'all now, y'all need to spread this, because this is no damn joke. I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Y'all take care.